Hey, how's it going, you guys? It's petplatypus here, and it's time to review a couple more episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho. Kuwabara. Oh, this guy. Love this guy. So, he's in the fight still. Dude's absorbing his energy, getting fat as fuck, and that's obviously a hint to what's going to happen. Kuwabara decides that, hold on, his energy's being kind of weird, so he decides to overfeed him. Then he has like this pulsating belly, and he like starts to blow up, and I'm like, oh, this is so Fist of the North Star right now. Like, he didn't like hit pressure points to make him blow up or anything, but just the way he was like, his body was all shifting and everything. But yeah, there was that. Then he falls, right? So this is kind of weird. Like, he falls, and you're like, oh, Kuwabara won, okay. Then they get a call from Botan. They talk to her about how shit's getting worse in the human world, and you need to hurry up. And they're like, well, fuck you, this is hard. And, yeah, then there's like this big roar, and it turns out the dude's still alive. So they go inside, the place they were on crumbles, and they're inside, and then there's lava. And he's standing there, and it's like, how did you get from you fell, and then how? Like, that was kind of weird, but he ends up in there, he's back to normal, and now Kuwabara's gonna fight him. There's lava, real lava, and Kuwabara's jumping around, cool animation and everything, but he ends up trapping him, shoots a blast, Kuwabara jumps, pole vaults with his sword, punches this dude in the face. Oh, that was epic. His face, right in the jaw. And then the dude falls in the lava, and Kuwabara, it's like, they all think he died, but it's like, he grabbed on. He grabbed on. He grabbed, like, I'm just thinking this the entire time, like, every time Yusuke is like, Kuwabara, no, I'm like, he grabbed on. And Yusuke's like, who's gonna protect us? And I'm like, he grabbed on. And he grabbed on, what a fucking surprise. But, I don't know, it's just it's just, fake out deaths are so weird, especially when they're going to be revealed to be alive in just a couple seconds, but it's fine, not a big deal. He's hanging on by just like a little thread of his fucking outfit, like the bandages he had on, and yeah, now they're going to move on to the last two, and that's pretty much the entire episode. I thought it was good. It was another Kuwabara for the win episode, that's for sure. Him figuring out that he could inflate the dude by feeding him enough energy, that was really cool. The whole lava battle was pretty cool. I feel like you could have had one or the other. I don't really know why we had both. They didn't really go together that well. It wasn't really that cohesive of like a thing. Like, he just... First he falls and it's like, oh, he beat him. But then no, he's in here in this lava place. And it's like, that's just, I don't know. I mean, yeah, he climbed back up or whatever, but I don't know. But it just didn't feel like... It just didn't mesh to me, but it's not a big deal. I still like the episode. Probably sit this around a 7.5. I thought it was a good episode. Well, I mean, I'll probably go an 8. It was a very good episode because we killed another beast in this episode, so that's good progression for this arc. And Kuwabara being awesome, winning a fight, that's awesome. Cool that he used like strategy and stuff, even though he's kind of dumb. And yeah, and then they think they were kind of saying that Yusuke is going to take on the next one, so we'll have to wait and see. But you think Yusuke would take on the last one, but I don't know, Hiei might be stronger, we don't know, I mean, because he beat Hiei with luck before by, you know, being able to reflect it off the mirror. Then again, Hiei got one-shotted by a fucking spirit gun, so I don't know, but we'll just have to wait and see. It was definitely an enjoyable episode. I'll give it a very good rating. It's an 8 out of 10 episode of Yu Yu Hakusho. So, now, I will talk about episode 18. Okay, you guys, so episode 18 of Yu Yu Hakusho. Hiei's fight, pretty simple. Dude has ice powers, and what ends up happening is he tries fighting Hiei, but Hiei's too fast, he's dodging, he gets his leg frozen, but he moves in, they have like this clash, and then Hiei wins, the dude gets split in half, not even split in half, split into like sections and blows up and shit. And the reason why that happened is because Hiei cut him 16 times extremely fast, and Yusuke saw like 7 or 8, Kurama couldn't watch them at all, and fucking Kuwabara couldn't see any of them either, but yeah, it was a cool fight. It was interesting that Hiei got really mad before the fight for some reason. I don't know if that's to do with who he was fighting. I don't really think it's that. It might have been ice powers, maybe the way he treated the other guy, because the other dude comes out of the fucking lava, and it's like, what will bring you down, dude? Like, you inflate yourself on Kuwabara's energy and fall, then you're back. Then you get fucking dropped in lava, and then you're back. And then you have your head laying on the ground. And then you're still just, like, alive and, like, twitching your head a little bit and talking. And then he's finally dead with a little tear, like I'm supposed to feel sorry for him, but I don't. Hiei, like, covers him up with his jacket, and he, like, I don't know, feels sympathy or something. I'm really not sure what happened, but it was definitely interesting for the character. And Kurama says he's beginning to like Yusuke, which is interesting. Yeah, and then we have this leader dude who talks to this weird girly bird thing. That was random. But he decides to have the zombie people go after Keiko. And when the idiot jackass teacher who hates Yusuke gets infected with the little fucking bug. And I'm like, really? Isn't this guy evil enough? But whatever. So they're all attacking Keiko. And Botan is safe for the moment, but Keiko's not, obviously. And yeah, so they're chasing her down. And Kuwabara can kind of feel it, but he's not really sure like what actually happened. He just knows something happened on Earth. That's some range you got there, Kuwabara, but whatever, it's not a big deal. And yeah, Yusuke's gonna end up fighting this guy, obviously, the main dude. So yeah, Hiei did go first, which is what I kind of said in my last, not my last video, but like when I said in my, you know, review just before this, I said, you know, Yusuke would fight the leader, makes no sense, that's what's gonna happen. Not really much to say about this episode. It was cool to see a little bit of insight into Hiei's character, see that he's developing. And, hold on, let me get some water. It was cool seeing Hiei get that development. It's going to be cool to see Yusuke fight this guy. Another beast is, you know, taken care of. These last two guys aren't really beasts, but it's still, it's not a big deal. I was hoping one of them would look kind of casual and kind of like a normal dude, and two of them do, so, you know. But yeah, really, I mean, not much to say about this episode. Animation was good as always. A lot of cool scenes with Hiei. Not really a lot of cool scenes, but that whole fight scene was well animated. You had stuff with Keiko, that was all fine. So, I mean, really not much to say. Pacing was fine. Yeah, I don't know. I'll give it like a very good episode again. Most of it's a good episode, but I think that development for Hiei and how Keiko's now being targeted, there's like a sense of danger, a sense of urgency. I like that there's more going on in this arc than just, we gotta fight Saint Beast, you know, there's stuff going on back on Earth and how that's getting progressively worse. So, I mean, it's a good arc. It's probably the best arc in the series so far. Which is good, because it's, you know, it's like, you know, they just keep going. You know, you want a series to get better, not get worse. My only real, I wouldn't even say it's a bad arc, I just didn't like the ending of the Genkai tournament, like how that whole fight it was handled, but the series overall has been quite good. But anyways, like I said, an 8 out of 10 for this episode. I thought it was a very good episode, mainly just for Hiei's development. It would have just been a good episode of 7.5 if it wasn't for that development. But yeah, maybe I'll go like 7.8. No, I'll go 8 out of 10. Fuck it, just leave it as it is. I don't want to get into the fucking complicated math. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys thought of these episodes of Yu Hakusho in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.